Since our backend, guys, is ready for usage, now we need to go to our Xcode, to our application, and implement the request to be sent to the backend. Okay, we're going to our Xcode, and here, before cancel, I'll declare a new function, update by open and close round brackets and open curly brackets. And by the way, let me write a comment for you here. Do not allow white lines, which means breaks. Here, stop entry while reached 101 characters. Okay, very good, 101st character. Okay, update via. This function will be in charge of updating via and sending request to the server. Okay, very good. As you remember, the step number 1 is to check the ID of current user, and to access this, we write guard ID equals a guard let ID equals to current user question mark in the square brackets and quotation marks. We'll write ID, and we want to access the buyer. Then we'll write let buyer equals to. We need to create an outlet from our biography text view. So select your text view, call Assistant Editor, go to Automatic, hold Ctrl left mouse click, drag it here, Bio text view. Very good. We're now coming back to our Bio view controller, and here we'll write let bio equals to bio text view dot text. Else you want to just simply return this. We don't want to execute it further. Okay. Step number 1 will be access variables or parameters to be sent to the server. Step number 2 will be declare URL, request, method, etc. Okay, so first let URL equals to URL. We make the URL, we access the URL from the string, which is, in my case, it is localhost fb, then update bio.php. This is the one. This is, as you remember, the body, which we will also declare and assign. Okay, this is the URL. And the next one, it was to create a request. Var request equals to URL request from the URL, which is URL. Don't forget to put exclamation mark here. And then we need to declare the method. HTTP method will be post. We need to declare the body as well. If you want, we can declare it right after URL. Let body equals to. Here we write the body is very simple. ID equals to left slash, and in the round brackets we'll make the reference to the ID. That is the one, and the next one will be the buyer. Then we put and buyer equals to left slash, and the round brackets will make a reference to the buyer. Very good. And now we can assign this body to our request. HTTP body equals our body.utf8. Just like this, it's fine. The same like we did for the login here. Yeah, body data using UTF-8. That's the one. Okay, and the step number 3 will be execute and launch request. So here we'll write URL session.shared data task with request and completion handler. Request is the request which we have created. Request completion handler. Here is data, response, and error. Okay, these variables means the information which this URL will throw back to the user. So here, as you remember, the good way is always to make this happen in the background thread, dispatch queue.main.asynchronously, and all the code will run here. And don't forget here to put .resume, it's very important. And here first we'll check the errors. If error is not nil, then we'll want to show the error as in the login. That is the one. So we'll show alert with the server error and with the localized description. Localized description means description which is accessed from this variable error, and it will have already allocated localized description. Okay, here I'll write a comment, error occurred. Or we'll just write error. Error occurred. Okay. Then the next step, as we remember, we need to do with the catch. As you remember, so do here we'll write catch, and for catch we'll throw the message helper open and close round brackets, and like this, like show alert JSON error, and with the localized description. Okay, so and then what we want to do is we want to savecast our data. Guard let data equals to data, else return it. And still we're showing to the user a message. Helper open and close round brackets show alert data. And the next one we will access the JSON. Let JSON equals to JSON serialization, then JSON object with data and option, the data which we declared here, and the options allow fragments, and we'll cast it as NS dictionary. JSON equals here like this. And the next, this is a safe. Let's write here save method of casting data received from the server. Okay, here we are the step 4 parse JSON. Okay, and what I want now to do is I want now just to print out the JSON showing that everything works well. And here error while processing JSON, or processing or accessing JSON. Okay, then if there are no errors, go to data and JSONing, I would call it. Okay, so now we want to check what type of JSON or what type of information from the server do we receive. Let's check it out now. So we now need to execute this function, which I want to execute it once we press save button. Let's go now to my storyboard. Let's make now action connection from the save button, call select your save button, top right, or you can select from the left panel, go to assistant editor, just right before this update bio, hold control, left mouse click, drag it here, save button underscore clicked, make it action connection and save it. This function runs when Save button has been clicked. Okay, and here we want to execute update buyer function. Okay, so let's now try to build and run our app and see what exactly we'll get back from the server. Okay, we're going to add a buyer. I'll write hello buyer. Save it. Here we go. Buyer has been updated. This is the buyer and new buyer. Excellent. Let's now check our database. Hello buyer. This is exactly what we wanted to achieve. So that is really amazing, guys. Excellent. Extreme, superb job. Well done, guys. Congratulations.